Welcome to the Mastercam 2020 Getting Started video. In this video, we will learn how to navigate the Mastercam graphical user interface. We will also learn some common commands. Up here, we have the Mastercam Quick Access toolbar. The Quick Access toolbar allows you to access the most commonly used functions. Here, we have the ribbon tabs. The ribbon tabs give you access to all Mastercam commands, features, and functions. If you click the arrow under a command or function, this is known as an expanded gallery. If you hover over a command, a tooltip will appear giving a brief overview or explanation of the command or function. Here we have the general selection bar. This is used to access auto cursor settings, the fast point icon, and selection options. If you right-click in the graphics window, the mini toolbar will appear. The mini toolbar allows you to have quick access to attributes. When you right-click in the graphics window, the right mouse click menu will appear. This gives you quick access to commands relevant to the graphics view and analyze commands. Here we have the Quick Mask toolbar. This is used to control entity masking for easier selection. If you select the top of one of the Quick Mask options, you will select all entities of that type. If you click on the lower portion of it, you will select only entities of that type. Over here, you have the Mastercam Toolpath Manager. This is where all toolpath operations you have created are stored. They can be accessed here for editing the parameters, tools, and the geometry of the toolpaths. Down here you have the Manager tabs. These tabs control which panel is displayed in the Manager panel. You can select solids, planes, and levels, for example. Down here you have the status bar. This displays the current WCS, tool, and construction planes. It also displays the section view. We will now learn how to configure the grid. Select File, then select Configuration. Expand Screen, and then select Grid. Make sure spacing in X and Y are both set to 0.25 and the origin is set to 0. You can change the size of the grid here. When you change something in the Mastercam configuration and press OK, Mastercam will ask you if you would like to save all current settings to the configuration file. If you select No, the settings will only last for this session of Mastercam. If you select Yes, the settings will be saved for all future instances of Mastercam unless you change them. Here are the attributes. You can also access the attributes by right-clicking in the graphics window. This sets the point style. If you select the arrow, you can browse the available point styles. Here you can change line style. Here you can set line thickness. This sets the line width for all wireframe entities. Here you can set the wireframe color. Here you can set the color for solids geometry. And this allows you to set the surface color. This button allows you to change multiple attributes on the selected entities. This button allows you to set attributes based on a selected entity. This button will clear colors. When you use a transform operation, by default, Mastercam will color the original entities in red and the resulting entities in purple. The entities will remain these colors until you either select Clear Colors or perform another transform operation. This button allows you to toggle between 2D and 3D drawing mode. This field allows you to set the Z depth. This button will change the level of the current entity to whichever level is listed here. We will cover levels in a future exercise. This button will toggle the Attributes panel. If you change any of the attributes, it will only affect future entities created. It will not affect existing entities by default. For example, if I sketch a line with the current attributes and press OK, and then I change the attributes, the existing entity is not affected. But future entities will use the new style. To change the attributes of an existing entity, you must first select it. Then, select the attributes you wish it to have. Mastercam lets you use several shortcuts to enter information into text boxes when creating geometry. These shortcuts let you get data from an existing entity and use it when creating new geometry. The shortcuts are: you can press A to input an existing angle, D to input an existing diameter, L to input an existing length, R to input an existing radius, S to input the distance between two existing points, X to input an existing X coordinate, Y to input an existing Y coordinate, and Z to input an existing Z coordinate. For example, under wireframe, if I select line endpoints and I sketch a line, when I start to sketch a second line, I can click, enter L in the length, and press enter. Then I select this entity, and the length will automatically be adjusted. As you can see, this line is 2.0499 inches in length. If I select this entity, the length is the same. And then create circle center point. Select this endpoint and drag it anywhere. Then press OK and create new operation. Select this endpoint, drag anywhere and click. Click in the radius box, type in R and press enter, and select this entity. And the radius will automatically update. The auto cursor allows the user to select endpoints, midpoints, arc center points, or various other entity points. Mastercam prompts you to enter a point. To select a point, move the cursor over the geometry on the screen. A square will appear on the screen and a corresponding cursor icon will be displayed. First, I will create some random geometry. Click the arrow next to auto cursor and choose the type of entity you would like to select. Mastercam will not allow you to select any entity other than the type you have chosen. If you click the options, you can choose which entities are available for AutoCursor to select. This is a Mastercam parameter dialog box. When you begin creating toolpaths with Mastercam, you will be required to supply information so you can create the toolpath exactly the way you want it. Mastercam utilizes a tree-style dialog box interface that is made up of several distinct areas. This is the tree view area. This displays a list of all of the available dialog box pages. This is the page view area. This area changes with each new tree menu item selected. Each page has selections to be made. However, not every page applies to every operation. This is the quick view settings area. This shows a quick summary of key selections you have made on various pages. This is the confirmation area. You can accept and close the toolpath as you have currently entered the parameters. You can cancel the operation entirely. You can apply the operation, or you can get help about the displayed page. Over here, you have the Quick Mask options. Quick Mask options allow you to select entities that are only a specific type or all entities of a specific type. For example, I create a line, a circle, and a spline. By default, I can select any of them. However, if I select all line entities, it will select all of the line entities on the screen and nothing else. If I select only line entities, I am now only able to select geometry that is a line. I cannot select any other type of wireframe. There are many options that you can choose. You can select wireframe entities, point entities, lines, arcs, splines, all wireframe, drafting entities, surfaces, solids, resulting entities from a transform operation, group entities, named group entities. You can select entities by color, entities by level, and advanced. If you select advanced, Mastercam will give you several options that you can choose in order to select the entities of that type. For example, you can select entities by entity type, color, level, width, style, point style, and various miscellaneous options. Select this button to clear the currently selected geometry, and select this button to clear the masking settings. Here you have the back page area. This area is used to work with your files. You can create a new Mastercam file, open existing files, save your file, save with a different name, save some entities of your file, package your file to make it easier to send to tech support, as well as access the help options, the Mastercam community, Mastercam's configuration, and options. This concludes the Getting Started video. You are now ready to move on to the first tutorial.